Hey guys, it's me, cooking with Home Chef Mary. It's been a while, I know, I'm sorry. I just have a feeling like wanting to get camera ready, but this is me. So, Mom, you asked if I would show you or tell you how to make that burrito you saw in Off the Chain Cooking. And you put the eggs in the bottom of the pan and the tortilla on top, so I'm going to do that for you, show that to you. I'm getting everything ready and prepped right now, so as soon as I'm prepped, I'll get going. Right back. Okay, so I'm pretty much all prepped, and occasionally you're going to hear Rex walk by and he's got nails, and on the floor it sounds like heels, but it's just Rex. It's the dog. And every time I say his name, he's like, what are we talking about? So, I first want to share with you, yesterday we had another challenge. Oh, it was my copycat challenge, and it's made with bang bang sauce, bang bang shrimp, if you guys know what that recipe is. And what is it? What is that restaurant? Anyway, so I made some, and it calls for mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, I made this yesterday. It calls for a sweet hot Asian chili sauce, but I had chili garlic sauce, so I also added some honey to make it sweet. And it also calls for sriracha. So it's about a cup of mayo and, gosh, maybe 1/8 of a cup of each of these. Put in extra of this, of course, if you want. And then I was going for Asian because I made a vegetable stir fry with shrimp and scallops. So I also added soy sauce, and I had some Thai seasoning and a little smidget. You know what that is? It's a Tupperware thing. I have a friend whose mother-in-law does catering for Thai, and she gave me this amazing, just delicious spice, and I sadly used it all. I need to call her. But I did want to kind of just show you how I made the sauce, and I kept having to add. I added salt, I added even some pepper, because it just wasn't quite right. But as soon as I did that soy sauce and that Thai seasoning, oh my god, perfect. Okay, so for today, I'm going to put the eggs on here. Oh, I need some, can you see me over here? Of course, bacon grease. I just always keep it in the fridge because you always need some bacon grease. And I did chop up some of the scallops and shrimp that I made. And that's really easy to do. You just actually put the protein, whatever you're doing, put it in buttered milk, and I did that for a couple hours probably so it marinates. And then I just used cornstarch, and then I fried it in oil, and oh my gosh, they're so delicious. And I did a whole bunch of veggies. Mom, you'll like this. I did a stir fry with a ton of veggies. So I thought what I would do is heat some of this up, and it's probably going to be too much. I'm going to put that in the burrito instead of like a traditional breakfast burrito. And I'm just going to put it on. Hold on. I yell at Bob when he doesn't put a cover. Messes up the microwave. It's so gross. Okay, so first of all, let's just do, I'm going to put the eggs in, scramble the eggs. I need some more. As I turn that tortilla. Okay. Melt. You got to try that bang bang sauce, guys. Oh, I mean, seriously, the copycat challenge right now goes through Sunday, which is still 2 days. 3 days if you count today. And the only requirement for it is you have to copycat the recipe of the sauce. You don't have to use shrimp. Do whatever. There's some really neat options already. So, salt and pepper. Oh, shoot. I need some pepper in there. Of course, brown pepper is always better than this stuff. But, use what you have. Oh, no. Hold on. Alright, we had an emergency pause. Bob got home and the dog goes crazy when Bob gets home. So we've got the eggs in the pan, and like, again, you do it kind of like an omelet. You just spread them on out. I did salt and pepper because you've got to salt and pepper everything. If you need salt and pepper when you're sitting at the table, you did something wrong. So letting that cook just a little bit. Make sure this is heated up. What I'm going to do is put you on pause, and when I get to the point where I put the tortilla on the eggs and I flip it, you'll see that. Okay, so here we are. The eggs are just about set, still a little bit wiggly. As you can see, I dolloped some of that bang bang sauce on there because it's bang bang delicious. Okay, now we're back on the stove. I sure miss my gas stove. All of you guys in New Mexico who all have one. There's some around here too, but it costs more money when we bought the house. So here's the tortilla. Whatever pan you're using, you need to make sure that tortilla is about that size. Sometimes I make them smaller and cut the tortillas so that they fit. And there it is. Now, before I put the tortilla on, when I make like a breakfast one, I do put cheese on top of the eggs before the tortilla. Now, I first saw this on TikTok, on social media, and then I found a whole bunch on YouTube. And nobody put cheese on top of the egg before the tortilla, but why not? So I do. But not this time because it's really not a cheesy thing. I know like shrimp and cheesy grits are good, but really when I think about seafood or fish, I don't think about cheese. So, okay. So you kind of let it just set, so it kind of glues together. And then you flip it. Kind of put those eggs around, up. Release it. Get that big spatula underneath it, or if you have real mad skill, you can probably flip it without a spatula. But I don't have those mad skills, at least in the big skillet. So, this is what it looks like before you put the yummy stuff on it. Nice fine. It's not too brown. The eggs are still nice and moist. They're not, you know, brown and crunchy. So I've got this heated up. And again, this is all the vegetables. There's broccoli, bean sprouts, carrots, red, yellow, bell pepper, a white onion. I also used the whites of the green onion, and then I used the green part, the scallion, to you know, put on as a garnish on the plate yesterday. So I'm just going to put a whole bunch of this down. And just kind of spread it all over instead of just put it in the middle, like when you're making kind of a traditional burrito. And looks like I'm going to get a good amount of this. Broccoli, bean sprouts, bell peppers. I love red and yellow. Now green has its place in life, but really, the yellow and the red, they're so sweet. And if it's not a spicy hot pepper, then go sweet. Oh, I'm just going to use all of it. It's going to be huge. I don't know if I'm going to be able to roll it. And then just mix it around. Kind of chop it like, maybe like a pizza. I did see an interesting pizza recipe that you just put a dough in the pan and put the stove on top and cook it instead of like make a traditional. So here's what this looks like. And then you just kind of let the cook, the tortilla brown on the bottom, because, oh, I'm going to need to use, you want that tortilla to crisp up. Kind of like a, oh gosh, what's that called? When you have a burrito and you fry it. Good. Comment. I forgot. I don't make them all the time. It's gone. It's out of my head. 1 in the morning, I'll wake up and yell it out loud. So, I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Did I mention earlier already, when I cook eggs, either scrambled, fried, omelet, whatever you're doing, I cook it on low. That way they're still moist and soft. And you know what, for an omelet tip, I got this from my personal friend, you know, Chef Bobby, you know, Chef Bobby Flay. Okay, he's not my personal friend. I think so, but he doesn't know me. So anyway, long time ago, I saw him put just like a little tiny bit of water in his scrambled eggs, and it really makes it fluffy. You know, don't use milk, I don't use cream, nothing like that. I just put a little tiny milk in it. Not milk, I'm sorry, water. It just said, duh, I should just stop talking. Okay, I think I'm at this point. No, it's not. So let me pause just for a little bit. Be right back. Okay, back. Chimichanga. I remember chimichanga. And I just want to say, again, to my sister-in-law, Monty, still love my mug. Live well, laugh often, love much. Cheers. I work today at 3, so it doesn't have any bay leaves or any fun stuff in it. And what time is it? 12:30. I gotta leave in a little bit. It's ready. I was just gonna put it on one of my black dinner plates, you know. But as I continued to look at it, I thought, oh no, that might make a mess. I really don't like messes. They kind of drive me crazy. And you just kind of roll it out. Oh, I wish you could smell this. Now, Oftentimes it's not this full. This will feed like 3 people. We actually ate earlier, and if you want to know the truth, I used another challenge from last week was a chop challenge. It was a whole chicken on the grill. Part of what I made was quesadillas with the chicken taco meat. And I made that this morning and I actually did a video, but I had just gotten out of bed. I had a black t-shirt on and it was like, even though it was clean, it had dog hair all over it. And that's not fun and that doesn't look appealing, and very excited to eat around that. And I looked horrible. And then I was trying to edit them, trying to fix it, maybe take some things out, but I screwed it all up. So I went and put on my dog mama shirt. And look, Mom, I got the thing reversed so the thing's not backwards. And brushed my hair. And here we are. Okay, so enough of that. A little more coffee. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Ooh, hot. Hot, hot, hot. And it just rolls up. And I mean, this is not like a handheld burrito. This is not. But let me get something. Let me get a plate. You know, I love my kitchen, but sometimes I just don't have enough space. But I do love it. Make it pretty. Cut it slanted. Put it there. Put it there. Oh, no. Put it there. So, you know I would have to fix this if I was taking a picture of it. But I just wanted to show you guys. I want to try to take a bite. I am afraid it's going to get all over me. But I'm going to take a bite anyway, okay? I'm going to take a bite. See how crispy it is? Shoot. Oh my God. I'm taking that for my dinner at work. That bang bang sauce has just enough heat. I could use it, eat it hotter, but just enough. It's sweet from the mayo, the honey. You can taste that Asian. Of course, I love all the veggies. And you know that shrimp and those scallops, they still have a crunch on them. I'm surprised after heating them up. Leftovers don't go to waste. Hope this helps, Mom. Make it. I want to see. Keep it off the chain. Love you guys.